Hey y'all, this is Sam from the Roots of Change newsletter, and this week I have been thinking about how Trump masterfully uses white supremacist tropes to continue to divide the electorate. And he is either a master tactician at white supremacy and how these systemic tropes have allowed us to stay entrenched in the system, or he's just stumbled upon it because he lives so privileged in that white supremacist society. But I want to point to two instances in the past 2 weeks that highlight this, because the way that the media has covered it has been like either jokey, there's been a lot of memes about the Haitian immigrant story, or as this just like, confusion around like the other story being Trump talking about women and how he can be women's protectors. That is a long-standing trope within white supremacy, especially around white women, and that fear of the other, the fear of the black man, the slave, even black women coming for what you have as a white woman in this white supremacist patriarchal society. And they're feeding into those fears of like, I have a little bit in the system and I'm afraid to give that up. Because of the fear of the other. There's also the kind of, if you come in and accept this patriarchal society, if you accept that the role of the man is above the woman, then we can protect you. And so you can hear that in his voice, and you can hear that in like, you're so gentle, these women they're so delicate and they can barely protect themselves, and the society has gotten so much harder, because of these Republican policies. But they can use that dysfunction in society to then strike fear in white women and bring them back into the white supremacist view of vote Republican, vote Trump, because you can protect yourself just a little bit in this world. And so I just want us to be really aware of that, because they are pushing this. The messaging is really clear, and it's consistent. We've seen this time over time in history. And so we have to be a lot more aware of how they're using this and then what they're trying to do, because then we can disrupt that and say, the Republicans are trying to strike fear in you. We're trying to give you a future.